Hey guys, welcome back for today's video. I am so excited. We're gonna change it up a little bit. I just have so many home renovations and updates and projects that we have yet to do around the house, and I just wanted to take some time to kind of go in depth, explain everything that we're gonna do, and also get your opinions on everything because there's some things that I'm really indecisive about. I love hearing what your guys' thoughts are and if you have any ideas on how I can spruce up my space a little bit. So I am just gonna call this video a home update, and I did update some things already that I have yet to show you and I'm so excited about. And I'm also really excited because we're gonna be talking a lot about the kitchen today. And I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but we're gonna be making over our entire kitchen, and it's definitely gonna be very budget friendly. I'll go more in depth in the video, of course, but I wanted to touch on that. We're gonna kind of plan everything out today and hopefully order the materials today to start this project. So many things that I just wanna talk about and show you and get your guys' opinion on. So I thought I would just take the time to do this, give you an update of where my house is at and where it's going to be in the near future. So excited to show you everything and to just give you an update about what is going on in our house. So should be fun. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start with the entryway because I feel like that just makes the most sense. You walk in, it's kind of the first thing that you see in the home, so I feel like it should be the first thing that you see in this video. So this is what you see when you walk in. And my plan with this wall right here is to spruce it up a little bit. We need to do some type of board and batten or picture frame molding, chair rail, something along those lines. I also think I'm gonna paint it white. So all of the paint in my house is called Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams, and it's a very, very light, neutral gray color. It looks kind of dark in this lighting, to be honest, but you'll see it in some more natural light when we get over to the living room. But yeah, this just kind of feels a little bit bare to me. I really just want to spruce up this wall over here, make it seem a little bit more interesting. I probably will put a picture light over this picture and maybe put a larger picture there, or maybe two pictures like stacked on top of each other, something like that. And then over here, we need to replace this drywall up here because we had a command hook from Christmas and it totally tore like literally the whole drywall off. So we need to paint over that or do something about it. I'm not quite sure. But it's just so tiny over here. Sometimes I put a little stool in the corner with a little plant on top or just some sort of vase moment, but it's honestly just so tiny in this little corner. And this is where you come down the stairs, and my dogs are always running down the stairs. So I like to leave this corner blank because whenever I have stuff in here, it's kind of just asking to get broken or knocked over or something. So this corner is blank and it's been working out really well for us. So the plan for this room is to paint, do some details on the wall, and I just want to paint it white and brighten up the space a little bit because this is definitely the darkest space in our house. I don't know if you can tell, but there's really no windows in this space. There is in the office over here, but not in this room. So I think painting it a bright white would really brighten up the space and make it feel a lot bigger too. So moving on. So you turn this way and this is the bathroom. I did not clean before this. Sorry, it's just real life. So many updates in here. So this is what the bathroom looks like. It's a very builder grade powder bath. Okay, we have a friend joining us for today's tour. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna replace this mirror and these lights, of course, that's kind of a given. We'll probably, yeah, we will replace this vanity with just something bigger and more functional, and obviously all of the hardware, so all the sinks and then this and whatnot, we'll probably replace it with gold, as well as these, what is it called? Toilet paper holders. It's broken. Literally our toilet paper stays there, so obviously we need to get one of those. On this wall, I definitely want to do a wallpaper moment or a board and batten, or maybe half and half. And yeah, we'll paint. I'll probably do a more of a fun color in here just to brighten things up. I do want to put trim around this window as well, just because it looks a little, I don't know, feels like it needs to be finished or something. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to do to this space. I want it to feel nothing like this, and I want it to be very cozy and just inviting for our guests. I went to the Salvation Army the other day and I picked up this really cute shelf, and I think it'll be so cute in here. I mentioned it in my thrift haul video, but I'm gonna strip the stain on this with oven cleaner to make it feel a little bit more natural, and I'm gonna put it here with some decor and maybe some pictures stacked on top of it. I think that would look really cute. So So many updates to this space, of course, and let's move on to the next one. In here we have the main living area, and I didn't clean up for this, so this is all behind the scenes stuff for filming and whatnot, so there is that. But let's move on to the kitchen. So this space is probably one that I'm most excited to show you. So this is actually the next home renovation that we're doing. We're gonna be completing this kitchen, and let me show you what I mean by that. So here's an overview of the kitchen, and let's start with the main thing that we're gonna be doing. So this whole kitchen makeover was inspired by this one project. So we clearly don't have backsplash on our walls. So to finish this kitchen off, we're gonna be putting backsplash in, and I have a few different options. I love the weathered and more crafted imperfect look. So I'm gonna be going with these tiles. I just need help deciding, should I do the square tiles or should I do the rectangle tiles? Also, what pattern should I put it in? Should I put it alternating patterns or all lined up with each other? I just have no idea what to do. So the backsplash is one thing, and you're gonna be seeing that a lot in my kitchen, so I really want it to look good because we're gonna be changing up some things in here. So I don't know if I am crazy to do this, but I'm gonna take out my microwave. I absolutely hate it because it's just such an eyesore. So my plan is to hopefully take out this microwave, put it inside of this pantry somewhere in here. Let me turn on this light so you can see. Hopefully we can put it somewhere like inside of this pantry, but there's no outlets in here, so we're definitely gonna have to do like some electrical work. Or I was thinking, honestly, because this fridge has to plug into something, so I know that there's an outlet behind the fridge. I'm thinking maybe we just like put a hole in the wall, put an extension cord through, and then this is where we can plug in our microwave. I also want to put the coffee machine in there because that's also an eyesore, and I want to get that out too, and I just want more counter space. So ideally, we somehow get an outlet in the pantry so we can plug in the microwave and the coffee maker, just so we can free up some more space in the kitchen and on the counters. I don't know, I really don't want to go through all the trouble of putting in a new plug, so I think I might just put a hole through the wall and call it good. That is the good thing about owning a house, is you can literally do whatever you want. So I'm gonna take out the microwave and then put the backsplash all the way up till it touches that top cabinet right here. And then I'm gonna put in a curtain rod and hang different stuff off of it. So I think that would be so cute to have some pots, maybe a plant, and just some cute decor hanging off of there. Another thing that I want to try to do, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, is take the door off of this oven and try to replace it with a cabinet door. I saw someone do that on Instagram. I saw a reel of someone who had this exact same dishwasher, and they just took this front panel off and put a cabinet that looked exactly like their other cabinets in, like a cabinet door, and then just replaced this with a giant gold towel rack, and it looked so good. It blended in with the rest of the kitchen so well. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna attempt to try to cover all of my appliances. So maybe we can do that with the fridge too. As thankful as I am to have these stainless steel appliances, it's just not something that I enjoy looking at. I think it kind of ruins the whole vibe. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully try to conceal them some sort of way. And the next thing that's happening in this kitchen is I'm going to paint the cabinets. And I'm gonna paint them a very beigey color, almost like a white, but a creamy white. This is just like a very, very bright white. And I want it to look a little bit beigey and just a little bit more warm. I just feel like this kitchen seems so cold with the white countertops, the white cabinets. We just need to add some contrast in here and change it up a little bit. So I'm wondering if I should paint all the cabinets or if I should just paint like the bottom half of the cabinets and then leave the top half white. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm gonna leave the paint color on the screen here so you can tell me your opinion and see what you think will look best, but I just need a change in here. I need to warm up the space a little bit, and paint is a great and inexpensive way to make a drastic change in your space. When we first moved into this house, I went through a phase where I got like 2 gallons of black paint, and I literally just painted so many things in my house black, and I totally regret it. So this door is black, which I don't like. And then these used to be black. If you guys have been here for a while, you probably remember that. Thank God it's not anymore. It did not look good. And then also some things upstairs are black, but we also painted this side of the island black as well. And this is just drywall, but I want to clearly paint it a different color. I'll probably paint it the same color that I paint the cabinets, just so it can all blend in. I don't know why I chose to do that. I don't like that. I don't think it looks good. And why didn't I paint that side? I don't know. So we'll be painting that island. And then the last part of the kitchen that I want to show you is this little corner. And this is probably where you're going to see the most change happening. This cabinet down here is going to stay put. And then we're clearly going to have backsplash, but we're going to take this top cabinet right here all the way out. We're gonna leave the two cabinets above the fridge, but this guy is gonna come out and we're gonna replace him with floating shelves. And then the backsplash that I was showing you guys earlier is gonna go all the way up to the top, so it just kind of elongates the space a little bit. This is a baby cabinet right now, and it's honestly not filled with that much stuff. And all the stuff that it is in there can just go into a different cabinet. So I just wanted to decorate the space a little bit more. And as you know, I'm clearly trying to live more minimal. So I don't need this. I don't need this empty cabinet here. So we are gonna replace it with some pretty floating shelves and some nice backsplash. Hopefully I can try to conceal this side of the fridge with like a white sort of something, I don't know, like a board or something, just to kind of make it seem a little bit more built in. But I'm gonna try my best to make this space look very high-end and designer and just expensive without it actually being expensive. So we're gonna DIY everything. I'm gonna test it out. Who knows what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. And I can't wait to do this with you guys and experiment with everything and just see how everything turns out. So should be fun. Oh, another thing that I wanna do, which I don't know if it's at the top of the priority list right now, is extend these cabinets all the way up just so they look taller and larger, which we wouldn't actually put cabinets up there. We would just put like a little like trim piece to make it look like it was touching the top of the ceiling. I don't know if we'll end up doing that, but ideally we would do that. It would make it look a lot nicer. Yeah, we should do that. Okay, so that is it for the kitchen. Let's move on to this area. This dining room is not gonna change at all because I love this table. This table is my baby, and she ain't going nowhere. I am looking for blinds for all of our windows. We have curtains. We used to have curtains on all of our windows, but our dogs peed on them and our kids wiped their crap on them. So I love the look of curtains, but I just don't really think that's realistic for our family right now. So I'm just looking for some Roman shades or motor shades of some sort. So if you have any suggestions on that, let a girl know. And now it's time for the biggest update of all. And this is something that I've been meaning to do forever. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys have already seen this before, but I can't wait to show you. So we replaced our boob light with this beauty. I mean, it's about time that we replaced that boob light. It really was just an eyesore in this room. I'll show you what it looked like before with the boob light, but we finally got our new light in. I absolutely love the way that the chandelier looks. It is perfect for our style. It has some rope wicker detailing on it and some gold as well. I love the shape and how it's not too round, but it's not too rectangle. It is so perfect. It also fits our space so nicely and our decor aesthetic perfectly as well. And we are just so in love with it. It was such a good price too. It was $225, I believe. And I found it at Lowe's. It was such a good deal. I am just so in love with this. I've been looking for a lamp for so long for this space, and I just had never decided on anything. And finally I saw this one and I was like, yes, that is the one. It was between this one and another one, and I'm so glad that we went with this one because I just love the more traditional feel that it gives, but it also throws in that coastal and that rustic touch as well, and it's just perfect for our style. Here it is on. I don't know if that's helpful to you. I was worried that it was gonna look a little off-centered because we have this weird ledge over here and it shifts the whole room that way, and these lights are not centered to the room. They're centered to this ledge, which just makes it all weird. So it's not centered to the fireplace either. So I thought it was gonna look a little strange, but I actually don't think it looks weird at all. and I think it looks really good. And that's kind of why I like how the shape is not totally round, because I think if it was a clear round shape that it would look a little bit more off-centered, and I think that this guy looks really good. I think he looks great. And then over here, we have a little gallery wall, and I want to just add some stuff to it. So I think I'll probably also paint this wall a white color, and then I'll do some picture frame molding or something like that. I would put a few inspiration photos of what I'm looking for on the screen here, but I think that with the two sconces are going to look really nice. I'm going to replace these with either some gold ones or those vintage ones that I found thrift shopping the other day that I showed in my last video. And so yeah, if those turn out good, then I'll replace those with those. But if not, I'll probably get some gold cone-shaped lights to replace those instead. But yeah, I just want to spruce up this side of the wall a little bit. And right now, we're going to leave this fireplace the way it is. We recently just finished it, and I do love it. I eventually think that I will change the shiplap to something else, like a brick of some sort, just because, I don't know, it's a little too farmhousey for my style. And yeah, I'll probably change out the lime wash too, because I did lime wash on these back walls, and it's just, the color is a little bit blue for me, and it's giving blue, and it's not my fave. So I'll probably change that out too, but that's just something that is also low on my list, because I mean, this space is done. I think it looks great, and especially now that we have this light in, it's like feels complete. So for now, we're gonna leave this space as is, but eventually we'll do something to this wall, and we'll probably change up this area too. Okay, I'm editing this video, and I totally forgot to mention something. So we also want to put beams in. So I think that we'll do some we'll probably build our own faux beams and put them across the ceiling here. I think that would be really cute. And then we'll take this curtain down, and so we can actually hook it to that side. But yeah, I think that would be so cute and add so much charm and character to this space. So that is something that is on the list, and hopefully we will do somewhat soon. Another big home update that we're doing, and that's actually coming really soon, it's really snowy so you can't see, but is this patio. So all of this is actually concrete, and we have just random chairs and furniture everywhere. So we're gonna totally clear out this space and make it look like an oasis. I got some new patio furniture, and we're just gonna do a whole patio renovation and makeover. I cannot wait to spruce up that space, and that will be coming at the beginning of May. So really, really soon, once all this snow melts. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. That is it for today. I would love to have a chat with you in the comments about everything that I talked about in this video. Please give me all of your opinions, all of your ideas. I need to hear them, because I swear you guys just have the best ideas, and I'm just here for it. So give me all of your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to have a conversation with you about it. I would also love to have you guys over on Instagram. If you're not already following me over there, it's just a great way to connect with you guys a little bit deeper. So I'd love to have you over there, and I'd love to have you over here. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I can't wait to talk to you guys and hear all of your thoughts. We will see you in a few days in a new one. Bye.